Hey, relax. Relax, 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 everyone. Relax. Relax. You're upset at the people who are stopping serving you, not me. They are stopping you from serving.
It's time to leave.
Hey man, you need to calm down. Hey.
No,
Hey. You need to calm down.
It's time to leave.
You need to calm down, sir. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Stop it.
No, I'm going to get myself hurt.
Stop.
No,
Stop it. Stop it, sir. You're gonna get yourself hurt.
It's time
Stop
for you to
it.
leave.
Your problem is with them, not me.
No, my problem is with you.
is with them.
It's time for you to leave.
No, sir.
Can't you read the fucking signs?
Relax, sir. Relax, sir. Relax. Sir, I'm not breaking any laws here.
It's time to leave,
I'm here.
asshole.
All right, relax. You're gonna get yourself hurt, man. Seriously, I don't want to hurt you.
You're lowering yourself to his level.
I don't want to hurt you, sir. I'm here working on a story for. Okay, but I'm an independent journalist. Don't do it. Don't do
time to
it.
leave.
Don't do it.
Leave now.
Listen, man. She's really saving you right now because I promise you, I'm not in the
Listen,
mood.
I'm telling you to back up.
He's come up to me.
Back up
I'm not
away from
backing
me.
up.
You're more than 6 feet. Back up.
Both of you came up to me.
I didn't come up to you.
You did too.
Can't you read the signs?
They're stopping from serving you. That's not my problem. They are. They hate transparency, sir. They hate transparency.
Can't you read the signs?
I hope you are videotaping because you're being rude.
How am I being rude?
As a nice lady, I'm holding this gentleman back.
That's good for him. Good for him, man. But listen, I'm not breaking any laws.
You're an ignorant, rude human being.
How am I? I don't understand. For promoting transparency in our government.
Transparency. Who do you work for?
I'm an independent journalist.
Okay, who are you going to sell your story to?
I'm independent. I publish myself.
There's
a lot of corruption going on.
We're on the internet.
There's a lot of corruption going on in this building. A lot of people have been complaining about this facility here, and I'm here to ask questions.
I hope the cops come and arrest you.
You hope the cops come and arrest
me.
me. Okay. What type of country are we living in where you hope, people will come here and arrest me for asking questions of my government?
They're stopping government work.
They're stopping it, not me. They're stopping it.
You're wasting my money, dude.
No, I'm
Do you know
not.
I pay taxes?
Yeah,
you are. Every person in this building pays taxes.
But what does my recording have to do with them working?
Because you're not allowed to record them.
I have a First Amendment, ma'am.
Did not ask
if you would be reasonable and have a reasonable conversation.
Now you made me mad.
How did I make you mad?
I could care less about you.
How did I make you mad? How did I make you mad? Sir, are you on the phone with the law enforcement? Listen, there is no reason for any of this. There's no reason for any of this. What's wrong with somebody, a concerned citizen, asking questions of his government? I guess the more people who call the cops. What kind of country do we live in? Do you want somebody to get arrested for exercising their rights? Doesn't make any sense. They're making it inconvenient. But they're making it inconvenient, sir, not me. But they are, not me. I'm here to work on People have been complaining about this. Okay, but people have been complaining. People have been complaining about the services here.
I left work to get my son a
permit. Okay. I'm not. They are. They are.
Because of what you're doing. So if you would do us a favor, go outside.
They are.
I got shit to do.
Yo, why are you coming up on me, man?
Why the fuck am I coming up to you? Because you fucking knocking everybody's fucking time the fuck out the
They are. I'm here working on a store. I'm exercising.
I don't care about your store.
Okay, I don't care.
I don't care. Fuck your little camera.
You don't have to care about your story. You don't have to care about the story.
Then go the fuck outside.
Listen, man, you don't gotta care about the story, bro.
Yeah, take your fucking glasses off.
You don't gotta care about the story.
Come on, go
outside. You don't gotta
outside.
care about the story, bro.
Come on.
Bro, listen.
Go outside.
I'm gonna ask you to just stop.
You can
just
smile
stop.
on my face all the fuck you want. Come on.
Just
Come
stop.
on.
Just stop.
Come on.
Just stop.
Come on.
What am I doing to get my point across?
Come on, buddy. Come on.
They're the ones stopping you, not me.
Come on.
They're the ones stopping you. Coming for what?
You're causing a whole fucking distraction.
You are. You are. I'm peacefully
Bro,
recording.
I'll smack that fucking phone out of your hand right the
Listen,
fuck now.
bro.
What?
Listen.
What?
Listen.
What?
You better stop. I'm telling you, you better stop.
What? What?
You don't want. Listen. Whatever. Man.
I don't want
do
what?
what you want. Do what you're gonna do.
I don't want what, pussy?
Listen, do what you're gonna do.
I don't want what?
Say what you want to say.
I don't want what?
Say what you want to say.
I don't want what? I don't want what?
He's threatening me.
No, I'm listening to you, pal.
You're gonna wind up going to jail today, not me.
Why? Because you recording? You think I'm scared?
Chill. If you do that, it's gonna take longer because
Yeah,
the
he
cops
needs to
come.
be
It's gonna. But he's scared of you care
Look,
about people
after I get
taking
my
longer,
license,
right?
when I get out front, if you're out front, I'm gonna handle it.
No, you're not.
Filming him.
I'll be out there. I'll be out there.
You'll be out there. That's great.
I'll be out there. Yeah, I'll be out in the parking lot. What's the big deal?
Right, can you go out front right now then?
Sure. I'm gonna wait outside for the police officers so that way they could handle it, because at the end of the day, I'm just here promoting transparency.
Being ignorant.
I'm not trying to hold up.
We're
I'm not talking to
asking
you.
to
I'm not trying to hold up your business. I'm not. That's not my intention.
You are.
Okay, but my intention is to exercise my rights. They've been violating people's rights here,
No, you're
and they've been giving it.
violating ours.
How?
How? Then stop working.
What kind of country do we live in? Do you not like a free press?
Do you not? No, I don't like you.
You don't.
I
Oh,
don't like
you don't like me.
paper. I
Okay,
don't like your
great.
paper. I don't like who you are. You are a very ignorant man.
Wow. Really? Insane. I'm gonna wait for law enforcement out here. They're trying to start some sort of uprising in there by denying services to people. Hey sir, how are you?
Were you witnessing a fight?
Was I witnessing a fight?
Yeah.
No, some guy just came up to me and started threatening me. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Church and Tilly, 12737.
Thank you, Trooper. Yeah, no, I was just inside. I was waiting in line. I was looking at some of the public documents in there. I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And I was just taking some pictures of public documents in there, and apparently I guess the supervisor came up, and no one had issue with me recording, but when the supervisor said that they were going to stop all functions and not help
People started
anybody,
getting upset.
people got really upset really quickly. And like I said, I understand. It wasn't about the recording, it's about them stopping services. And I can understand.
That's their policy here.
I understand, but I get their policy, but when the policy goes in direct contradiction of the United States Constitution, freedom of press, transparency, accountability in government, I've received complaints about this department that they violated people's rights in the past. I was just
At
here
this center?
peacefully, at this center specifically.
What kind of
So, just that someone actually was arrested here for journalism. You've seen the video, yeah. Yeah, so somebody was arrested here. Listen, I'll tell you right now, Trooper, I don't want to be one of those people arrested here. That's for sure.
Right,
We
you
could
can do this all day,
we could
all
take it
night out
out.
here if you want.
Yeah, we could take it into a federal court if it needs to come to that. But again, I wasn't involved in a fight with anyone. There were some citizens that were, got really aggressive and came up into my face, and it is what it is.
Long enough, they don't want it longer.
Yeah, I get that. But I mean, our rights should be respected too. There should be transparency and accountability within our government, right?
Yeah.
What's the big
Everything's
deal?
about accountability.
Yeah, and transparency, right? It's our government. You're part of the government, and I know a lot of people that are part of the government that agree that transparency should be at the forefront of our democracy here. And when you're not allowing someone to investigate a government agency that gets funded by tax dollars, that's when things start to, seems a little bit more like a North Korea, Russia type of deal. not United States of America, land of the free.
We don't have to go that far.
I mean, putting journalists in jail. You don't think that's a North Korea
Let me
kind of
go see what's
trait?
going on.
Yeah, sure, no
Feel
problem.
free, film out here, film the car.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to continue
didn't
my
wash it
story
today,
inside.
but
I would like to
let me
continue
see
my
what's
story
going on
inside.
first,
Yeah,
alright?
sure. I'll wait here. Just
Alright,
just
appreciate
in the spirit of not causing a riot here,
Hey, I appreciate you.
because there will be one.
You see the signs?
I see the notices that somebody
Right.
printed out on a paper. But you're listen, Trooper. You're not policy enforcement. You're law enforcement, and I don't want to put you in a predicament where I mean, you just have to uphold your oath to the United States Constitution. There's nothing. Again, I don't want to escalate the situation more than it already was.
Very calm.
Yeah, no, I don't want to escalate the situation more than it already was escalated in there. But
Sounds like it was starting to escalate.
oh, for sure, it was starting to escalate. But no, but that's why I removed myself from the situation. It is
And
what
I
it is.
appreciate that too.
It is what it is. But I have a job here to do, and just like you have a job here to
make
do.
money.
So yeah, it's my job, and I just like you, we all have jobs to do,
Yeah.
and my job is to stand up for the United States, for the people of the United States, and to promote transparency and accountability within our government. So I'm going to continue to do that unless you threaten to arrest me for any particular reason. I don't know what law I'd be breaking, but I'm going to continue about my business. I understand that they're
So-
policy, but you're not policy enforcement.
So, one of the concerns about videoing inside of locations like this, what are people getting? What are people coming here to obtain?
Driver's licenses,
Okay.
Yeah.
What's on driver's licenses?
public addresses.
And personal information, name, date of birth.
Sure.
Are they putting social security numbers on papers?
I have no idea. I don't know the inner workings of it, but
Have you ever
I
had
could
a-
tell
have
you
you
what
ever gotten a
I could.
driver's license?
Yes, I have. I could tell you one thing though, Trooper. I could tell you I've made about over 300 videos, right? 300 videos of the last 2.5 years. Not one of those videos, while I was editing them and putting them together, not one of them had any sort of, and I've been everywhere from social security offices to Department of Motor Vehicles to social services, everywhere. Not one of them has ever had any identifying information or private information. You would have to like really get in there to try and get it. Just panning the walls and you know, looking at the public notices and filming in the publicly accessible areas. You know, that's not going to get any private information. And plus, if I really
Guarantee that?
wanted private information, if that was my goal here, I could just simply secretly record and get all the private information I want, and then you would never be able to do anything about it because there's no law against recording. So again, if the purpose
I'd
of
find you later down the line for
Well-
using the info.
well,
If
that's the crime. Gathering that information technically is not a crime. Using that information for purposes
Well, there's
other than,
conspiracy crimes, right?
well, yeah, you'd have to be the conspiracy to commit a crime. There would still have to be an underlying crime to the conspiracy, right? So
Have we known each other for long?
no, we haven't. But I assure you, I'm not involved in any criminal conspiracy.
Yeah.
And you have no reasonable suspicion that would state otherwise.
No, he's
But
a
again,
nice guy,
yeah, no, I'm
but-
not involved in any criminal conspiracy. So my point is that there is nothing illegal about what I'm doing. That I understand that you're referencing that sign and the policy that they have there, but if it was any sort of, it's not lawful because it doesn't have a statute associated with it. There's nothing there. When you stop people from asking questions about their government and recording in public spaces, it leads to, you know, a lack of transparency in our government, and the people just, you know, how are we ever going to get
But
accountability?
In those public places, do you still have to follow the rules that are
Lawful, you have to follow laws. Sure, you have to follow laws.
So can you carry a firearm on school property?
Well, that's different.
Can you carry a firearm?
I
here?
believe you should. I believe you should be able to. But again, there's court precedent for that. There's no court precedent. I believe, me personally, I believe we have a Second Amendment right to carry wherever we are. I mean, I think society as a whole would be safer. But unfortunately, there were too many yes men who decided to say, you know what, that's okay. Yeah, for the children, for this, for that, and slowly but surely, our rights got eroded. Our Second Amendment rights got eroded. Our right to bear arms, which our right to bear arms was that right is so we can rise up against a tyrannical government if that day ever came.
Hey.
That's the purpose of it. So when the government's limiting that right, it's kind of like, why are they doing that? And again, this is just a camera. I don't have a firearm on me right now. You know, this is just a camera. So it's
But
not.
I'm saying so, and you can even pan the camera to what I'm looking at.
Yeah, sure.
So there's the two signs that talk about recording and everything, and there's a no gun sign. You're saying that the no gun sign has no value?
Well, I believe it has no value. Yeah, I believe it has no value, but there's certain case law that's already been established that would prevent somebody from, I assume, going into. I'm a First Amendment auditor, so I'm here. While I do support the Second Amendment, I support all of our rights, and I believe that our rights shouldn't be infringed upon in any way.
They're all important.
They're all important, but we're talking about recording right now, and we're talking about holding the government accountable and just recording in public spaces. I don't see what's the issue with recording in public spaces. There is no. Again, I could just tell you I turn it off, and then that's why this is all so very silly, because I could just tell you I turned it off, or I can put the phone in my pocket and record, and no one in there would know, and I can gather way more sensitive information than I would be able to. For example, if I was to bring if you brought out even a firearm, you want to bring that example. If nobody knew, nobody knew. But the point is, if you did know, if I posted the video, if I recorded in there, you said, if you told me right now, sir, Sean, I am going to arrest you if you go back in there recording. And I said, okay, I'm not going to do that. And then I went back in there recording, but just, you know, secretly where you didn't know. And then I showed you that video. I walked down, I said, hey, I lied to you. I actually did record. There's
Won't be
nothing
the
you could
first
do
time I got
about
lied
it.
to.
I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time. You know, I get lied to all the time too. But again, my purpose here is just to, if I can request a supervisor, that would be great. Maybe I can speak to a supervisor regarding the situation, because I would just like to go about exercising my constitutional rights and be on my way and just be on my about my day.
So the thing is, and it's with any building, any business, any entity, the signs that are posted, they're literally everywhere in this building. I just went through and looked around.
I saw them.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Sure, all the viewers are going to see them too.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're not adhering to the signs, they are able to ask you to leave if you're not here conducting PennDOT business. So if they ask you to leave and you refuse to leave, then you can be trespassed.
So if they told me, for example, if they had a sign that said, nobody with hats are allowed in here, or nobody with certain... Okay, but what if that's a private establishment, sir? But what if they had a sign that said, people of a certain color can't come inside this building, and you weren't abiding by that sign? Do you see how the criminal trespass statute can be weaponized?
We're talking about things of color that...
it's the same. It's the same logic. It's the same logic. It's a federal crime.
Have a good one.
It's the same logic. It's a federal crime to violate somebody's constitutional rights under color of law. So if you want to talk about crimes, it is a federal crime to violate somebody's constitutional rights under color of law. But again, just because there is a law doesn't mean that they necessarily enforce that law, unfortunately. But unfortunately, we enforce policies, apparently. But again, I haven't been asked to leave. I'm just going to go back inside. If you want to, I haven't been asked to leave. I'm going to go back inside like I have a right to go back inside. If they do ask me to leave and you tell me that if I don't leave, I'll be arrested, I will leave, and then that gives me standing in a court of law, that my rights were violated, and then I can handle it, and I can go for accountability that way, and we'll handle it in the federal court of law. Let the proper way of letting the courts decide.
Okay.
All right. So let's do that, and then I can just be about my day.
Is this gentleman allowed in here? No. No, it's got to be an employee, not everybody else.
No recording in the building.
Sir, please don't yell at him. Ma'am.
No recording. There's no recording in the building due to customers' information, privacy. And that's why we have signs.
Okay.
You have all these cameras over here, ma'am.
So once again,
They're secured cameras.
They said I
not
can't.
them
You can. Yeah, but you can request
all
those
means, go
cameras.
for that.
Yeah, but again, that's silly.
No, sir.
That's silly.
Sir. So, ma'am, is he allowed in the building right now?
no, so if he's gonna record, no. If he's gonna do business with us, we have no problem.
Okay. So the choice is yours. If you're recording.
Okay, so no, I just need to hear from you. So
You will be trespassed.
and I will be
She's
arrested.
actually-
I will be arrested if I don't leave.
Trespassed.
Arrested.
Yeah, technically it's an arrest. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you.
All right. Good luck, man.